Happy Wednesday, everybody. Back when Bill Gates was the richest man in the world, while lecturing in a university in one of the events, he was asked by a student, is there anybody richer than him in the world if he knows of? And to this, Bill Gates replies to the student, yes, there is a man who is richer than me in this world. He narrates the story to the students. He says it was at the New York airport. I was trying to buy a newspaper at one of the newspaper stand, and I realized as I approached the newspaper stand that I didn't have enough change with me to buy that. So I said to the newspaper vendor that I have left the idea of buying the newspaper since I don't have the change, and he returned back the newspaper to the vendor. So to this, the newspaper vendor, he offered him to take the newspaper for free. And at this instance, Bill Gates says that he took the newspaper, and so coincidentally, after a couple of months, he recollects. He happened to land up at the same airport in New York and landed up on the same newspaper stand to the same newspaper vendor. And again, he wanted to take a newspaper and he didn't have the enough change for it. So the vendor offered him to take the newspaper for free once again. And Bill says that he refused to take it and told him that I do not have enough money, enough change with me right now to buy it. And so the newspaper vendor tells him again the same thing, and you take the newspaper. And in any case, he says, I'm going to give it to you for free because it's going to be from my profits. So I wouldn't be at a loss in giving it to you this time, again, this newspaper. So you can take that. So he took the newspaper, says Bill. After 20 years or so, Bill Gates became the richest man in the world. And he became famous and wealthy. And he says, suddenly I remembered the newspaper vendor and I started to begin searching for him. And after 2 or 3 months of search, I finally found him. And on meeting, when he met with the vendor, Bill says, I asked him, do you know me? Yeah, you are Bill Gates. So I asked him again. Bill Gates says, do you remember you gave me a newspaper for free once? Yeah, the vendor replied. I gave you not only once, but it was twice I gave you. And Bill Gates says, I want to repay you for that. And whatever you want in your life, tell me, and I shall fulfill it for you. Vendor says, sir, I do not think by doing so you will be able to match my help to you to what I did. Bill asked why. Why so? Vendor replied, I helped you when I was a poor man, a newspaper vendor, not a rich man, and you are, as the richest man in the world, you are trying to help me now when you are the wealthiest person on the planet Earth. So, how can your help match with my help? That day, Bill Gates says, I realized the newspaper vendor was far richer than me. And because he did not wait for somebody and not wait to become rich in his life to help somebody, he said, people need to understand that the truly rich are those who possess kind heart rather than a lots of money. So today, if wealth is measured in kindness towards others, how rich are you? It's a question for every one of us. How rich you would be if you believe that wealth is kindness. Then what are you going to do with that education, with that knowledge, and how rich would you like to become with that knowledge? What would you do to build up upon your richness? What creative, persistent, innovative, how much you would be or you would become with your kindness? So, the secret is today for us to remember is that kindness is wealth and wealth is kindness. It's the richest man. I mean, this is not something which I am telling you, or instead, it is coming out from the richest man in the world who has announced that. So, truly, rich men are those who possess a kind heart, yeah, and rather than a lots of money, I would say. So, here is the challenge for today for all of us. Let's go out and build that wealth and see how we can build that and deliver more of the kindness to the world and to the people around us. Have a prosperous day and week, everybody.